Hey everybody, welcome back to Travel Trailer Nation. I'm sure it's the update you've all been waiting for. I don't get a lot of people that watch the RVIA shipment updates that I do, but I think some people kind of enjoy it. I like looking at the numbers because it kind of tells me where the industry is going. And I do have to read this stuff to you because there's no way that I can remember the numbers. So anyway, August shipment numbers are in. And I would say that it continues to be a very stagnant year for RV shipments. And let me start by saying that shipments are not indicative of sales. It just means that these are travel trailers and fifth wheels and pop-ups that are leaving the manufacturing plants and going into dealerships. So let's just make that clear, because I really don't think that sales are that great right now. So let me start by saying that they're always comparing their growth rate of this month to 2024, of August to 20. So August to 25 to August to 24, and then they do a year-to-date comparison. How are we tracking year-to-date when compared to 2024? Which I think when you hear the numbers, you'll agree with me that they're struggling. So I think there's really two things that are going on here. If you ask me, give me two reasons why the industry is struggling, I would say number one is quality. And what I mean by that is probably the fear of bad quality, because it's pretty rampant. And then that affects consumer confidence in buying. So when it comes to purchasing an RV, if people don't feel confident they're going to get a good product, they're just not going to buy it. And then number two, it could be that people are still struggling just to pay off their existing debt. Those are just two reasons that come to mind. And again, these are just my opinions. But I do agree with myself about 95.7% of the time. So I don't know if that gives you any confidence, but anyway, I have confidence in these numbers. So right now in the towable shipments for the year, they are at 216,757 units. If you remember last month, they were at 191,727, so 191,727 for the year. So that's a modest gain year to date at 25,030 units, which pretty much puts them back into where they were not last month, but previous to that, usually tracking around 25,000 units per month, which not great. So on with the rest of the August numbers. In August, travel trailer shipments were down 9.1% over August of 24. And if you remember, last month they were down double digits at 12.9 or 12 point something percent. And I said I'd never seen that before. And I certainly haven't seen this repetitive negative nature of travel trailer shipments. For the year, they are up only 1% over 2024. And I think that should tell you everything you need to know right now, because travel trailers are the biggest selling RV vehicle in the nation. So anyway, that tells you what you need to know. For the fifth wheel shipments, August numbers were up 14.8% over August of 2024. And that's a little bit better than last month, but total shipments were only, 5,316 units. And year to date compared to 24, they've gone from up 20.5% to 19.8. And I see this as a kind of a slippery slope, slow slide down for fifth wheels. So we'll see over the next few months if that slide continues. Pop-up campers were 3.6%, but remember, year to date, when compared to 24, they're still down 2.5%. Truck campers were up 12.4% over the August of 2024. Year to date, they're up 19.8%, but their number of shipments is so small that it hardly takes any sort of an increase to make it look like it was some sort of a major accomplishment. For instance, shipments on truck campers last month was only 36 units. So you get an idea, if you start getting out of like a norm and you get a jump, the numbers are so small, it's going to look huge. I won't spend a lot of time talking about motorhomes, but A, Bs, and Cs were all up when compared to August of 24. Type As were up 16.6%. Bs were up 14.5%, and type Cs were up 8.2%. However, for the year, A's are at 0%. So kind of what's going on with travel trailers, although, you know, A, Bs, and Cs, they don't ship a lot of those. But anyway, they're at 0%. Bs are in negative territory, down 1.5%, and Cs are barely positive at 1.9%. And again, like I said, the situation with motorhomes is a lot like truck campers and pop-ups. There's just not a lot shipped, so a little modest swing looks huge. So this month, RV Industry Association President and CEO Craig Kirby said, "The innovation of our industry is on full display as manufacturers and suppliers continue to build new products and features that appeal to a wide variety of lifestyles and budgets that make up today and tomorrow's RVers. RVing has always been about freedom and adventure, and it continues to be one of the best ways for families and friends to get out there and make memories that'll last a lifetime." And I agree, the memories will last a lifetime. Now, if they can get their act together and make an RV that lasts that long, well, that would be great. So those are the numbers for August. I hope that made sense. If not, let me know. Please like and subscribe. And you can get more of this boring content monthly when I talk about the shipment numbers. So until next time, happy camping.